Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about a question that a few users have asked, which is what are the multiple ways or what are some options for downloading more than one statute section at a time? Now, within that kind of larger question about downloading multiple statute sections at a time is a second question, which is can I download just these statutes within an organizational section, so a chapter, a title, a part of a legislative compilation or codification? Now, the answer to that question and the initial question, both of those answers are yes, for lack of a better phrasing, we will say. So I'm going to show you how to do both. First, let's start with how do I download multiple statutes from just a basic search. So I run a search for the word murder within the Oregon Revised Statutes. Right away, I'm going to get multiple results, 78 to be exact. I just look over the results. There's a plus sign here that when you hover over it says add this document to your export queue. You just click it. When it fills in with orange, it means it has been added to your export queue. Select as many or as few of these as you desire. Now, the way you download your export queue once it is formed, there's a cloud icon here in the top right. This cloud icon, you may have noticed, followed us from the main page of FastCase 7. So we click it here. The 5 statute sections I just selected are now here in my current queue within that cloud icon in the top right. I then come over here to the top right of the export pop-out. In the cloud icon in the top right, click export. It then allows me to name this, so I can say Oregon Statutes about murder. I then select PDF or Microsoft Word format, single or dual column formatting, and then of course a single document or a zip file. I'm going to go ahead and download it. Once I download it, the current queue removes itself. The document then of course is downloaded. I can come over here and open it up and it will be ready. And you saw that it did that within a number of seconds. So now moving on to how do you download the specific statute sections within an organizational portion of a legislative compilation or codification. To do that, we go back to, so I'm going to click on Logo, top left. We click on Browse Libraries. For this example, I'm going to use the Oregon Revised Statutes once more. I clicked on Browse Libraries. I click on the Oregon Revised Statutes. Clicking on the title within the Browse menu for Oregon will open up the outline view. I select my version. Now, once I select my version, it's going to open up the biggest organizational sections for the Oregon Revised Statutes, which are volumes. I open up the volume to get titles, titles to get chapters, chapters to get these parts, and then finally I get my blue hyperlinked statute sections or individual statute sections. Now, beside each of these organizational parts within the Oregon Revised Statutes, you will see that I have a download icon. If I click this download icon, it is going to allow me to download all of the statute sections making up the part to which it corresponds. So if I click the download icon to the left of chapter, it downloads everything within chapter 1. Same with title 1, same with volume 1. The only restriction for this batch downloading is that it cuts off at 500 pages. So I'm going to go ahead same way. I'm going to click the icon beside courts. It's going to say, are you sure you want to download these documents? You click yes. Then it's going to download all of these blue hyperlinked documents within courts. And you saw here, downloading is now complete, as evidenced by this green box in the bottom right. And you also saw that downloading all of these statute sections took just a few seconds. Now, you find, of course, that batch downloaded file wherever your offline downloads go. You can also find anything you've previously downloaded, whether a single document or a batch of documents, clicking on the cloud icon once more. Right below where we were exploring the current queue earlier, you have all of your past exports. So it's telling me that if I want to re-download it, I just click export again, where I am pointing currently. So I could re-download those same 5 statutes as earlier. I also can go as far back in the past as I desire. Everything is organized by date. So you have a date and a title associated with your exports. And that is batch downloading statutes in a nutshell.